and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be me showing you how I got this really long braid. I use braiding hair and it is a little bit more messy. I like this kind of style and I have pieces out on purpose. Of course, you guys can make it neat if you want to. I show you exactly how I do this beautiful braid. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. It's so simple and it just looks so sleek and chic, and it really works with kind of any outfit, any look that you're doing because it's so simple. But yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this beautiful braid, then stay tuned. What is up, you guys? So to get started with this look, I have to take my hair out this raggedy ponytail and I need to brush through this hair. Obviously, you need to brush your hair before you do something like this. Make sure it's sleek and smoothed down. I need to get all these tangles out, girl. This hair is about like 4 or 5 days old. It is a mess. You will see the oil and the shine. It's disgusting. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. You see it? Ooh, you see it, girl? It is not cute, but it's perfect for this hairstyle because it's so sleeked down, so slicked down. It's so just smooth. So it kind of helps get that smooth effect. Right now, I am just parting my hair down the middle with a comb, rat tail comb. I love the metal ones. They are perfect for this. And I'm going to take that comb and kind of smooth my hair down as well so that everything is just really sleek and just looks really good, and trying to get all those lumps and bumps underneath the hair smoothed down as well so we don't have no issues when we put our hair in a ponytail. So yeah. Now I am using the Kenny Hair wax stick. This is perfect to lay down your flyaways and smooth your hair down without using hairspray or gel that can make your hair rock hard. I really like using this because I can use hairspray and gels, but what happens is once I'm done with the hairstyle and I am trying to go through my hair, brush it out and stuff, it's really, really hard because my hair is rock hard and it just kind of, it ends up hurting when I brush through it. So I really like this because it smooths it down. It gives this really nice kind of shine to it. It kind of does what gels and grease would do, but it also holds the hair down because it's wax. So now I am just smoothing my hair down with another bristle brush. Really the whole point of this style is to really get your hair to be smooth and sleek, okay? No lumps and bumps. So I'm gonna spend a lot of time making sure my hair is as sleek as possible because I, like so many, have suffered, okay? When I mean really suffered, because you do all this work, you put your hair in a ponytail and you got a bump in the back, woo woo. So I'm really making sure that that doesn't happen because as soon as I start braiding with braiding hair, there's no going back, girl. You already done started. So now I am putting my hair into a ponytail. Not really a ponytail per se, but I'm kind of shaping my hair to get into the ponytail. So I am pulling it up. I'm smoothing it down still with another brush. This one's a little bit softer. Now I'm using the Eco Styling Gel. I love this for my edges. So we're going to be working on the side edges. I did a middle part. I like middle parts on me because I have a widow's peak, but my widow's peak is not centered. So it just looks a little lopsided and I just don't like that. So I do a middle part with this look and then I just, lay my edges on the side so it kind of just looks, it looks more put together in my opinion. I have breakage mixed with these baby hairs, okay, I cannot lie. But yeah, I love this for it because it holds it down without making it rock hard. It doesn't lift. I don't like using edge control with my type of hair texture, so yeah. Now I'm going to take that same wax stick and I'm about to try to tame these neck bat wings that I got, whatever you want to call them. I have baby hairs on my neck and I cannot stand them. I really want to get them lasered because they are just a mess. They're too long. Obviously they're out here making my hairstyles look messy, but they're too short to put in a ponytail. But we have our ponytail, it looks super cute. And now here's the braiding hair. You can get this at your local beauty supply store. About $2 or so, depends on the brand that you get and the size, but it's very inexpensive for this hairstyle. Now I'm cutting the rubber band off because we don't want that rubber band in our look. We don't want it to come through. And now I am going to be taking pieces out of this hair. So I'm going to be selecting 2 pieces out. I'm going to split them apart. So I'm going to take one, boom, and I'm going to place that on the table, and then I'm going to take a second one as well. And now I am kind of pulling and tugging at the ends of the hair because you don't want it to be blunt at the ends because it won't blend blend into the hair properly. So you want to make sure it's kind of staggered, a little bit layered. And now I'm taking a hair tie and I'm looping it around the hair, basically how the orange rubber band was. I'm just doing it with a black one so it can blend with the hair better. And it's gonna obviously be stronger because it's a ponytail versus just a rubber band. And now we're gonna get into attaching the hair. So attach the ponytail, but make sure that the braiding hair is underneath your natural hair. Now that may be tricky depending on the length, but make sure that it's underneath because it's going to look the most natural that way. I learned this and I am so happy I learned this because like before I used to put it on top and it just never looked as natural. So do it underneath. Now we have the ponytail underneath. Let's kind of start creating our braids. Now I have the two ends of my hair right here. What I'm going to do is I am going to take a third of a section of hair from each end so I can create my middle piece, my center piece, so we can actually do our 3-stranded braid. You want to make sure that the hair is equal parts, so I'm only taking a third. I'm not splitting it in half because I want it to be equal parts. And I will be doing the same thing with my natural hair, as if I'm braiding my natural hair regardless. I'm going to split it in 3. So that's what you want to do. And as I'm splitting it into 3, I'm going to blend my natural hair with each section that I sectioned out of the braiding hair. So I'm going to attach the left side to the left side of the braiding hair, the right side to the right side, and then the center piece that's left, I'm going to attach it to the center braiding section, and then I'm just going to begin braiding. It's really simple. I think more of the complicated part of this hairstyle is adding the braiding hair in as you're braiding, but that just takes practice, but it's really simple as you can see. Now, I have learned as I do this hairstyle to try to kind of tuck your natural hair into the braiding hair as you're braiding and kind of just twist it into the braiding hair so that way you can kind of hide the, the ends of your hair so it's not sticking out. Sometimes it's going to, it is what it is. Sometimes that's a look too. So now I'm adding the braiding hair. I am basically wrapping it around the braid, and I'm basically taking the ends and attaching it to 2 strands of the 3 strands of braiding hair, and I'm just going to begin to braid. I'm going to repeat this with the other strand here. I'm just going to wrap it around, like a loop, and I'm going to attach both ends to two sections of the braiding hair. So there's going to be one section left out that doesn't have braiding hair on it yet, and then you just begin to braid that in. And I'm so sorry if this doesn't make any sense, and I'm not the best explainer. I am trying my hardest to kind of explain, but it's a little tricky, trying to explain it like through the internet. So I did my best here, but hopefully you can understand. If not, I'm sure there's tons of videos really to show you. And basically at this point, I'm just gonna continue to braid down and get the look that I want. I braid all the way down. You can do halfway. You can boil the braid down so that it's smooth, and then you can put some curlers at the end to get like a curly texture at the end of the braid. You can do a lot. I just like to braid it all the way down as far as I possibly can. And that's kind of the look I go for. It's kind of easy because I can just unbraid it, take it out, and then save the hair for, another time. Using my elastic, just going to tie that hair up real quick. And that's pretty much it. This is the braid. It looks super, super natural, doesn't it? I think it does. I think it looks super natural, especially with the braiding hair underneath the hair versus on top. It just blended in really nicely. I prefer like the messier look, the kind of lumpy and bumpy braid, not the sleek back, okay? But the braid itself, I kind of like that textured look. All right, you guys, so this is the finished look. This is my braid. I really like it. Actually, I kind of want to pull some pieces out and make it look a little bit messier and a little bit more undone, because that's kind of the vibe that I've been going for when I do these type of braids as of lately. Practice, you know what I mean? It's a little difficult to explain how you add hair in, but just keep practicing. That's exactly what I had to do before I learned how to do it. It was a little bit of a struggle, but I figured it out. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Of course, comment down below if you're gonna copy this hairstyle. Let me know. Tag me, of course, if you're gonna be taking pictures and all that good stuff on Instagram. And other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. I love you so, so much. Bye.